Hi, guys.
Hi.
Welcome back to the Girls Night Out podcast. I'm Clara.
I'm Ariana.
And I'm Lily.
Today, we're going to talk about our future, where we see ourselves, graduation, all
We just had
the
our
stuff in
little
between.
senior meeting today about our cap and gown and all the things. It's kind of like getting surreal, I feel like.
Yeah, so what do you guys think of the meeting? Lily, you seemed a little shocked about some information when you came back to class.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like I'm gonna get a whole lot. Like the
Oh, me
cap and gown
neither.
is just like what's
Yeah.
necessary.
What's your
in the
guys'
first
opinions on like the basic hoodie that says class of 2026 that
I
everybody has?
I
Ariana,
like
what do you
the
think?
basic hoodie. Like I just kind of like it, but I don't know if I'm going to get it yet or not. I want to look at the thing.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to get a class ring this year, which is kind
No.
of not controversial, but like my mom has worn hers like since she's graduated, but I know now they're just kind of dying out, I feel
I
like.
will have to say the only class ring that I've seen that I liked was Cam Novak's. It was gold and it was dainty.
Mhm.
Lily, do you have a class ring?
I don't have a class ring.
Do you
I
think
just
you'll get one?
I don't think I'm gonna get
Yeah.
one. I feel like I just
Yeah.
like to be plain. My hands are
Yeah.
always like so dry, so
Do you see yourself ordering anything off there besides what you have to get?
not really.
Me
I mean, I
neither.
think like with the hoodies you guys were talking
Yeah.
about, it's like
Yeah.
I would
Everybody has them.
I'd only wear it for like 6 months, and I
Right.
don't even know if I'd wear it.
Right.
So I just don't know if I could validate spending that
Yeah.
money.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So as we're talking about graduation, like the thought of graduation, Lily, like the word graduation, how does it make you feel? Like nervous, scared?
It makes me feel excited.
Really
'Cause,
good.
I mean, I think I've done a lot to prepare for my
Right.
future, so I think I'm not scared. I'm ready to graduate, and I think I know when that time comes, I'll be like
Good.
more excited.
Yeah.
Ariana, what does the word graduation mean to you?
It means a lot. I mean, I obviously like this is my first year kind of back, thank you, back in high school. I went to like middle school and elementary school in Owensville, but it's my first year back in public school, and like I just really like the environment of everything, and I am going to miss it even though I've only been here for a short amount of time. Like I just love seeing everyone. But I'm really excited to like move on and move to college and everything. So I'm excited, but also a little bittersweet about it. What about you?
As much as I'm excited to graduate, like I'm also super nervous.
Mhm.
Like the next step. Like
Yes.
what does that look like for all of us? Like
Growing up, I
like
mean,
where I'm
it's
at now,
scary.
like I have an idea of what I want to do, and yesterday I was able to apply to some colleges. So I feel a little bit better about that. But still like I'm just unsure of what the future
Yeah,
looks like.
that's
So in
how I
that
feel too.
aspect, I'm nervous, but I'm also excited to move on and like start better things.
I think it definitely does look different for
Everybody,
Yes.
everybody. Like some people already know where they're going. Some people know what they want to do.
Yeah.
Some people have accepted. Some people haven't even applied to colleges. So we're all at different points.
Yeah.
But we
I think
will
it's
all
kind of
graduate
cool that
together.
like you can kind of also go at your own speed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So let's see. What are some goals with moving on? Like it can be short term or long term. Like what are some goals post or pre graduation you guys have for yourself, Lily? Do you have any big goals?
I don't really think I have any goals. I just am hoping to like look ahead and
Mhm.
like finish my English Comp 1 and 2 since I'm taking
Yes.
those in the library, and then college algebra. And that's a big thing for
Yes,
me
yeah.
because I struggle with math.
Me
like
too.
I feel like
Same,
most people
same.
do.
Yeah, me too.
So I think just finishing those and
Yeah,
then
certainly.
going on to the next.
Yeah.
Ariana, what are some goals you have for yourself?
I mean, obviously, like Lily said, just finishing my classes and kind of getting through high school and kind of getting the high school experience because I
Mhm.
haven't
Yeah.
had that yet. So I'm kind of trying to experience everything and do all the things. And then after graduation, I plan to go to Baylor University. I don't know what I want to do yet, though. I verbally committed to be on their acrobatic and gymnastics team. I'm actually going to on a visit next weekend for it, so that'll be fun. But just kind of after high school, going to college, and kind of I don't know what I want to do yet, but hopefully I can figure it out soon because I'm going. But
What are some ideas you have? Do you know what you kind of like an idea?
yeah, I really like interior design, and I've always liked stuff like that. And then on like a whole nother thing, they're not even like in the same realm, but like nutrition, I've always like as an athlete, I've always like
Yeah, that
liked
makes sense.
knowing what's in
Focused
my
on
body and
the- yeah.
focused on it and stuff like that. And then of course, always the part of me wants to be a acro coach, just because I grew up with that.
Yeah.
My mom does it, so it's always been a little piece of me that I wanted to do.
Yeah.
What about you?
Like a long or like I guess it'd be a short term. I want to graduate like with honors. Like I want to
Mhm.
pass all my college classes. I definitely like overwhelmed myself in the beginning, but now I'm like
Yeah.
figuring out how to manage it all. So I want to finish all my college classes. I want to really focus on them, and then like whatever decision I make, like I want to be happy with it. Like I don't want to do, like I don't want to go to this university because that's what everybody goes and
Yeah.
it's a
Yeah.
stereotype and oh you have to go to university blah blah blah. But like I don't want to, like I want to do what's best for myself.
Yeah.
So that's kind of
And that's all that matters. I feel like now there's so much pressure of like
so
where
much
you're going
pressure.
and what you're doing and everything. And I feel like sometimes we just have to like take a step and like breathe
Yes.
for a moment because it's just a really stressful time. I feel like when you're
Yeah.
this age, like everyone's, where are you going? What are you doing? And all
Right,
this.
everybody
and
asks you,
sometimes
and
you
I'm
just
just like,
don't-
I don't know,
yes.
like quit asking me.
I know. I'm like,
It's
please.
overwhelming.
I feel like with the college classes, it was definitely like a change for us. Like if you hadn't
Yes.
taken a college class before, because with the college classes, you get like what 9
Mhm.
assignments a week
Yes.
sometimes,
Yes.
and then like we're used to high school where it's like, oh, we're gonna do this in class today
Yeah.
Right.
instead of we're gonna do this, 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 this.
Right.
Mhm.
So while we're on the topic of college classes, what are some like tips you guys are using this year to like manage yourself? It doesn't have to be a college class, but like what are your time management? Like how are you managing college, friends, work, like all this stuff? Like
Yeah.
what are some tips you guys have learned? Ariana, do you want to start first?
Sure. I mean, it's kind of different. I'm kind of learning it as I go because, like I said,
Right.
I was homeschooled, so it's just a completely different thing. But I try and get like what I try and do is like when I figure out the assignment, I write it in my planner. I try and get it done as soon as I can. Sometimes I'll go home after I teach and do things, and I'll go home at night and I'll try and get work done ahead. I really just try and focusing. I mean, the basics, focus in class and do all
Yeah.
the things, but managing friends and everything, it's definitely hard because there's so much to do in
Mhm.
so little time in a day. So just kind of learning to balance that. And I haven't even like figured it out yet. I feel
Right.
like I'm just kind of going with the flow. But what about
I know
you?
this year I definitely got a planner. Like I was like, wow.
Same. I've never used a planner
Me
until
neither.
this year.
And it's really helped me because like a visual, like I'm a visual, I gotta see it. So if
Same.
I can see it, that helps me.
Mhm.
Another thing is like just in class, like without having our phones this year,
Yeah.
like I think it's been a positive for myself
Yeah.
because
I agree.
like yes, I'm still distracted, like I see it light up in my lunchbox, but I'm able to focus and get on my work, like I get it
Yes.
all done in class. So that's also helped me.
Yeah, there's pros and cons definitely of like the phones.
And then like with work, you know, my work is super flexible, so I'm
Mhm.
able to manage that on the weekends, kind of work whenever. And friends, I find it easy. You know, there's lots of events we can go to at school.
Yeah.
Outside, you know, there's always a coffee day or a trip to the city kind of thing.
Yes.
So far it's been not too bad, but
It's good.
it was definitely an adjustment because like you said last year, like having a teacher, they would tell you
Yeah.
you would do this day, this that day. So it helped you, but this year like at the college class, you're all on your own.
Mhm.
Like you got to figure out what day to do it, what day not to do it.
Yeah.
I feel like kind of like that's what I was used to because when
Yeah.
you're homeschooled, like I mean, you have teachers, but they're not like telling you what
Right.
you really got to be disciplined. So like, I even kind of feel like I've
Yeah.
switched a little bit. So I think it's
Yeah.
kind of interesting. What
Lily,
about you?
what has been your hardest part of taking college classes this year?
I think my hardest part was at first trying to figure out how to balance it all because like with having a job and working late and then having so many assignments, it like overwhelmed me at
Yeah.
first.
Mhm.
But then I kind of figured out like my set days. So like it's like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday I work. So I know I have to really focus in class when I have that chance.
Time, yeah, absolutely.
And then I know like Thursdays I really have to like crack down and get work done if I want to be able to do things on the weekends
Yeah,
cuz
right.
like I like to prioritize like my work 1st, especially
Mhm.
since I'm paying for these classes.
Right.
So, I think I before like I do anything like
Mhm.
fun, you have to get your work done.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So, I think that's one thing that's definitely managed me.
Yeah.
Let's talk about some lessons we learned. Like it can be from like just now this year or all throughout high school or Ariana, like some lessons you learned coming to school.
Mm.
Lily, do you have any really big lessons you've learned through high school or at all this year?
I actually like just wrote an essay about this because I feel like I struggled myself my freshman and sophomore year
Mm-hmm.
of just wanting to hang out with my friends and not staying focused. So I really just like you got to tell yourself like
Right.
this is not what your future's going to look like. You're going to have to get a job, you're going to have to do school. So to crack down and get your work done because at the end of the day that's what's important.
Mhm.
Ariana, those or no, wait. Lily, those were some great lessons you have. Ariana, do you have any for us?
I mean, I have a few. I mean, I don't think any like this year yet, currently. I just know that like being in school now, obviously, like I just feel like being like
Mhm.
kind to everyone, I guess. Like
Yeah.
everyone says that, but like I feel like everyone has feelings and like
Mhm.
when you're homeschooled, like you just don't really. I mean, I was friends with you guys still, but like I'm chatting with everyone every day and stuff, and I just feel like it's important to remember that like I hear things that kids say, and I'm like people like have feelings, so I feel
Yeah.
bad for like
Yeah.
something. So I feel like it's important to like just remember like about other kids and about like
Mhm.
things going on and stuff like that. And then I think like a life lesson I've learned, not necessarily being homeschooled, but like I mean being homeschooled, but also doing acro. It's just like responsibility. Like
Mhm.
acro,
Yeah.
you have to be so motivated and so disciplined. And I mean in homeschool also, because I mean you're basically on your own. Like if you don't do your work, that's your fault. You don't have
Yeah.
a teacher like nagging you on and be like, no, you need to do this or this. So definitely just like from them things, responsibility, and I think that'll just carry on throughout your adulthood,
Yeah.
One
obviously.
of the
Yeah.
biggest things I learned in high school is like who my people are, and
For sure.
like it's stereotypical to have like 20 plus friends, but 15 of those I guarantee you are fake friends. Like I found out that I'd rather have one real friend than be a part of a big cliquey group of 20
Yes.
girls and they all be my fake friends. So I've definitely found my people, and I know like I call them school friends.
Yeah.
Like I've just really learned who my people are, and I've also like been okay with sitting aside with one friend and not being a part with the big group kind of thing.
Yeah,
Like
I totally agree.
I'm being more comfortable in the uncomfortable positions, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And another lesson this year is also management time. Like this year,
Mhm.
really learned some things on that.
Yeah.
So, do you girls have anything else you want to talk about? Anything? Graduation, future. Do you guys want to have kids one day?
I
Yeah.
do.
You do. How many kids do you want to have, Lily?
I want to have 2, 3 at most, but like I have my heart setting on being like a boy mom. So like I
Really?
You would be
think
such
I
a no.
think
You
I'm
said
gonna
this to
have
me.
boys,
Lil
not girls.
or Ariana, what about you?
I mean, yeah, I definitely at least want two.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I mean, yeah, I feel like it's like, I mean, obviously not everyone, but a lot of people like, I just want to be like a good mom, you know. Obviously,
I love kids.
Oh,
If I could
Clara.
afford 5 to 7 kids, heck yeah. I think 5 kids. I would love to have 5 kids, but obviously I would probably be a little bit insane. So my main thing is like I want twins. Like being a twin, you would
really.
if you know me and my twin, you'd be like, oh gosh, like are you sure after like me and my twin? But no, like I want twins, but I think I want to have boy twins. I don't want to have like boy girl. I want to have boy twins.
I said like I was talking about this the other day. I said if I like cuz I don't want a lot of kids. But
yes.
that's just a personal
Yeah.
preference. So I said like if I had twins I'd be done.
Right.
So like after
Yeah.
twins I'm done having kids.
It's probably a lot because you just have like, I mean, like babysitting and stuff. Like you take care, like
Mhm.
or like you have one kid, but then if you had like twins, like you have two at the same time, that'd be like
yeah.
crazy.
So what's your
Salute
guys
to your moms.
right? So what's your guys' opinion on like sing like what's the word I'm looking for? Like only child. Like if you were having only child, would you feel like you had to have another kid, or would you be okay with just having one kid?
I
Like what's
don't-
your opinion on that?
I don't want an only child because
See, I don't think so either.
I want I mean like a 2 3 kids. Like I just feel like I'm really close with my siblings. I'd pretty say like we get along well. Of course your siblings are gonna fight and argue, but like I love having siblings, and like when they grow up I want them to have aunts and uncles and
Right.
everything. But I mean I understand why some people will want an only
Yeah.
child, but I really want
Lily, would you have an only child, or would you want to have more?
I think that would be hard for me. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
after like the first year so I had the kid, then it would be fine. Like I'd decide if I wanted more or not. But I think that like seeing others like you build
Yes.
relationships with
Yeah.
your siblings, and like as you continue to get
And
older,
you want that for your kids.
like when you have family functions, you have
Yes.
people over to your house,
Yep.
and like if you're an only child, then you just have like your mom and dad.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like that's what it makes me
like
think about.
I love going to family Christmas because I just like I love spending time with my family. I really do. And like I can't imagine if my mom was an only child or my dad because like
yeah.
then like you won't get, I guess, the big family dynamic. But I do understand how it's different. But luckily, this is like so far down the
We'll
road.
have
Yeah.
one last little question for you guys. Do you guys see yourself staying local to the area if you move like Washington, Jeff City, or do you guys see yourself living out of state someday? Lily, where do you see yourself living?
I can see myself going somewhere different. I can see myself like coming back here, but I can definitely see myself living in a different town.
So realistically for myself, like moving away like is not really realistic. Like if maybe like when I'm retired, so realistically, yes, I'd love to live like in the mountains or the beach, but knowing that like I probably couldn't do that. So
Yeah.
I think like Washington or Jeff City is realistically like an okay move kind of thing. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to move away too far from my friends and family.
Yeah.
Like I can't see myself doing that.
That's one thing I was like thinking about is like I also want to be able to come home for like Christmas and
Yes.
not like have to get a hotel somewhere, or, like
Right.
depend on my family
Oh, for sure.
to stay somewhere. So I would still like to come and see my family for
Yeah.
Christmas. and
Ariana, where do you
whatnot.
see yourself living?
I've been torn about, like, I've thought about this for so long. Like, obviously I'm going to Texas to go to college, so like I'll get to experience like what it's going to be like. So I think until I move away for a little bit,
Yeah,
I'll
you won't
make
really
this-
know.
I won't know cuz I don't know what's out there, but
Yeah.
I just like I said, I love my family, and like Christmases, everything like that. Like I just love being with my family and like my friends. Like I want to
Mhm.
be able to drive down the street and see my friend, like not have to wait and plan a flight and everything. But also like I have big dreams. Like something could be out there and I don't know. So like I'm just so torn between it. I
Right.
feel like.
I think Ariana will definitely get a different mindset than like the rest
Yeah.
of us because like she's going
She's
to
in a different spot
state.
than we are,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like she's going away from
Yeah.
everyone. She's going to be able to experience new things where
Mhm.
I feel like a lot of us are I wouldn't say staying local, but like staying
Closer
in
to
home.
Missouri.
And I think like if a lot of people had the opportunity to go elsewhere, they
Yeah.
would. So that's
Yeah.
why like if
Yeah.
somebody had the opportunity to strive in Texas like Ariana can or go move like to out of state college, like
Yeah.
people would probably
Yeah.
strive there, but not everybody is in like
Yeah.
the right financial whatever it is to
Yeah,
do that.
totally.
And I don't know. I mean, I could go to there and be like, I want to go home right now,
Right.
or I could love it. I just think it's gonna take a few years to figure out what I want.
A
I
guessing game.
definitely when if I move away when I'm older, I will come back. But I don't know. I do kind of like the small town charm.
Yeah.
Sometimes like it is kind of nice, but also like
I know we're always like, gosh, we
I
hate this small
know.
town.
I
Nothing to do and
I know like I wouldn't mind a Chick-fil-A here or something
Right.
like that. But I mean, there's just such like a sense of community, I
Mhm.
guess.
I think it'll definitely be a point of like a different point of view for you because
Yeah.
I feel like I can see you as someone that can like flourish from that
Yeah.
and do like big things, but
Mhm.
then also come home to the small town and
Yeah.
feel like the
Right.
welcomeness and
Yes.
all your family.
Yeah,
is
it's
that's
definitely
why-
not for everybody.
Mhm.
So
So I'm very blessed to be able to even get that opportunity. Like I'm
Yeah.
really excited to like see what's out there, but also glad that I know where I
and you
came
know you have a family back
Yes,
home.
that's
so.
like I know
Yeah.
where I came from, my friends, my family, so like I'm really blessed to be able to get those opportunities.
for sure.
Well, thank you guys for joining
Yes,
us, and we'll
thank you.
catch you next week.
Bye.
Bye, guys.